Hey, y'all, gravity. Any day above ground, live it. It's a new year, new beginnings, new experiences. But just like the new, sometimes you get the old dragged into it. Family, I'm going to need these podcasters. If you're not going to say something or do subjects that are going to edify the community, I'm going to need y'all to be quiet, or we might as well just commission the homies to do something with these podcast mics from now on. Take it away, young man. Show them what you should be doing when you say something stupid inside of a podcast mic. That's right. It should explode. It should say error 404. It should say, now, I'm not going to let this audio go out because you done said some dumb shit. But of course, everybody got a podcast now. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be heard. Even though the things that you say have not been well researched, they are not updated. And the biggest thing is you want attention. Well, Princella Carr, you call yourself a queen maker. Today, I'm going to be called the queen breaker. And we're going to change that from my headline today. Because I usually just put I stand with Black America. Today, I'm going to be the king breaker, the queen breaker. Because apparently you people think that you know Black love and you know nothing. Yes, see on the screen, it says in real time, the queen breaker. Okay, before we start, let's see who's in the building to start off the brand new year. Hoyt_TWD. Hello, you seem new, but welcome. You said our women are only ones that glorify baby mama culture, obesity, and STDs, discussing much in nature has rejected them. Sure, they do that with white women too, and Latinos, and the AAPI. But we understand what you're saying. Should have just included everybody. Xerxes 666. Hello. Blacks and whites getting married, making love, emerging into one powerful gray race is inevitable. Sure. You can think that. Corey Green, hello. You called her a repackaged Cynthia G? Well, hey, we all need someone to aspire to be. I don't think it's logical to take advice from someone who doesn't even rock their natural hair. She used to when she was cooning with Sotomayor, but you know, maybe now that she's over 80,000 subscribers, you gotta let the her down. All right, fine. Brittany Williams, hello. This woman desperately wants white attention. It seems crazy as hell, but white people don't even know her. But okay. John Guillory, hello. She's a wild one. We shall see. Tyquin Campbell, hello. B1 to you. One dark star so far. Hello, you seem new, but welcome. She's pretty much Darth Vader. You mean with the helmet here, or she's just trying to invade with the Force? I'm not sure. Vincent Taylor, hello. There's too many worthless podcasts. Well, listen, it's free now. I mean, you just got to pay a little bit. You could host it. And you just say whatever. YouTube's free too. So, you know, it's all good. Wayward Ascetic. Hello, you seem new, but welcome. But if you're not, again, welcome anyway. First time you heard this woman, hopefully this will be the last time. But yes. Let us begin, family, because we have to begin. We don't want to belabor this anymore because I'm sure a lot of sound bites are going to be used today, a lot of them. But let's begin.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to listen to the clip that everybody got up in arms about. Now, I saw this morning. Now, apparently this clip is a couple months old, but, you know, I don't frequent much YouTube like that outside of New Black Media and, you know, the occasional cooking videos, Iron Chef, wrestling, anime. That's what I consume. And basketball, occasional football. And comics. I forgot about comics. But I saw this morning when I woke up, and I figured, you know what? It's January 1st. It'd be a nice way to start off the new year, a brand new day. Twitter was relatively calm. I guess everybody's still drunk from last night, I guess. Then I saw this clip, from a someone from the Nation of Islam, a female. I saw this clip and I listened to it. I had to listen to it 3 times to get the full gist. And then I played it for my wife while she was making breakfast. And we both looked at each other. We're like, yeah, they just be saying anything. I want y'all to hear what she says. Now, you see right here, the anti-nuclear family perspective. Fair use.
So you believe that men and women should not live together in the same residence?
Absolutely.
They should not.
They should not.
Okay, so a man should not be living in the home where he raises his children.
No, everybody understands that there should be separation, because if you didn't, then no one would be complaining about men going into women's bathrooms, right? Everybody would just share a bathroom. Everybody would share locker rooms. People understand that there should be a healthy separation. And what happens is when you cohabitate, you put pressure on both the male and the female, which causes dysfunction in the house because it's going against both parties' nature. So the way the male's brain is wired is not conducive to the way women function.
So you believe that
One more time. I want y'all to get the full gist of what she said. One more time.
men and women should not live together in the same residence?
Absolutely.
They should not.
They should not.
Okay, so a man should not be living in the home where he raises his children.
No, everybody understands that there should be separation, because if you didn't, then no one would be complaining about men going into women's bathrooms, right? Everybody would just share a bathroom. Everybody would share locker rooms. People understand that there should be a healthy separation. And what happens is when you cohabitate, you put pressure on both the male and the female, which causes dysfunction in the house because it's going against both parties' nature. So the way the male's brain is wired is not conducive to the way women function.
Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Fuck out of here. Really? That's what we doing. That's what we're doing. All right. That was the clip, family. That was the clip. Charles Gibson, hello. No, there was no sound. That's usually what I do when I put on the coon mask. I say nothing, because just seeing me in the coon mask, you should know whoever said what they just said, you don't even need to explain it. Jerry Bradford, hello. But yes, she said that. I'm not supposed to live in the house with my old lady and the children I'm raising. And if we stop doing that, we will stop people from going into each other's bathrooms. Cool. We'll play that game. We finna go back on camera today. It's a new year. All right, now, since people don't want to rock their natural hair, I'll do the synthetic one time. We finna do it. So the king is here. Queen Breaker. All right. Now you know how we do it over here, family. You know how we do it. I said we can't go off a clip. We need full context. Very full context. Look at my hair. I need a scrunchie or clip. Look at my hair. All right, I think that'll work. I think that'd be better. Give me a second. Let me fix my hair. Shout out to black women. Y'all be having these problems. I like y'all's problems. Now I look like I got a Jerry curl. God, though. All right, whatever. We just leave it like this here. Anyway, we said we're not going to just look at the clip. We need full context. We found the podcast. We found the channel. Let's hear the full context of what she said.
You know,
let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So this was on the Harley Initiated YouTube channel. Now, again, other people have talked about this. I didn't want to look at it because I didn't want to have a swayed opinion. I want to be clear on what I'm hearing. Now, number one, I've already seen. They didn't even tag her channel in it. That's wild. They tagged her Instagram. That is wild. So, yeah. So we can tell this is the original clip because here it is. And this is their segment called What is Nuclear Family? It should be What is the Nuclear Family? Well, we're not gonna play grammar games today. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. So again, this is the channel. Harley Initiated. Shout out to them. They didn't even put her channel. Didn't even tag her channel. They just put this. But you know, it is what it is. I want y'all to hear the full context. And then later I'm going to open up the phone lines and I want to hear men and women sound off on this. But let's hear what Princella said about the nuclear family fair use. Let's just make sure I want to start it from the beginning.
So, it's interesting because what I want to do is I want to bring a couple topics for us to discuss here because I think there's, really great perspective to be found in this. One thing I hear you talk about a lot, Princella, is your views on just in general traditional roles and relationships. Mm-hmm. So I want to start the conversation right there for us. Because when we're talking about, I've heard you say some things about the nuclear family, right? And before I get into the nuclear family, just so we clear on what these words even mean, can you define what the nuclear family is so we speak in the same language? When you say nuclear family, Princella.
Okay, well, the nuclear family is basically the centralization of what it takes to build the United States corporation, what the United States corporation is founded on.
I'm getting Oppie vibes. So the nuclear family is essential to keep up the U.S. corporation. Okay. So we got you hear this on the street corner. We're gonna blend societal stuff into the corporation of the United States. Yeah. This is giving me Larry Elder vibes, the opposite. Ma'am, a nuclear intact family is the greatest weapon against the government, not for the government. Or did you forget that? The laws are transitioned and created to destroy the family, not be a willing tool for it. Aren't you a queen maker? You should be telling your people this. You're not telling them this. They don't come to you for pseudo intellectual knowledge. They come here to try to figure out how to navigate the dating world. This is crappy red pill content, if you ask me, but I'm going to let her talk. I need to hear everything. But go ahead. You're already starting 0 for 1.
And is it safe to say that that's a man, a woman, and pretty much his family all under one home residence?
Yes.
Okay.
A man, woman, and children.
Got it.
Yes.
So it sounds like you also have opinions about that, because I've even heard you go as far to say that the nuclear family is pretty much it's not relevant. It's outdated.
Well, I won't say it's outdated. I would say that it was an artificial creation to begin with. It's not natural. And the only reason
this woman said an intact family is not natural. What? The intact family is not natural. It's artificial. Okay. Okay. That's a new one. Never heard of that. A man, woman, and their children living in one household trying to build a legacy that the child or children will take out of that home and build their own legacies with. That's artificial. That's make believe. I'm intrigued, Queen Maker. The Queen Breaker is intrigued. Tell us more.
Reason for a nuclear family is to support the artificial creation of the United States, which is a corporation. So that's the backbone of the United States corporation. That is not the backbone of nature and how things were naturally meant to be.
What the fuck did what? Say that again. Say that again. What? Oh, good God.
It's outdated.
Well, I won't say it's outdated. I would say that it was an artificial creation to begin with. It's not natural. And the only reason for a nuclear family is to support the artificial creation of the United States, which is a corporation. So that's the backbone of the United States corporation. That is not the backbone of nature and how things were naturally meant to be. The true
Right, ma'am. Yeah, the intact family is to help the United States corporation to break its citizens. Yeah, okay, ma'am. Let's play that game. How's that working out for Japan right now? Hmm? How's that working out? They're not getting married. They're not having children. Their birth rates are in decline right now. How's that working? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to go across the Pacific. And by the way, quick side note. You back to you. We're gonna keep it home. We're gonna keep it home. Um, how's that working out for white folk? How's it working out for Kardashians right now? They're not having families. They're not getting married like that. Their birth rates are in decline. How's that working out? Hmm? How is that helping the U.S. structure? How is that helping? How is that hindering the U.S. corporation? How's that helping or hindering? How? So you can't just be saying things like this and you don't provide more relevant information. See, without intact families, guess what? This is why we have people like you and the red pill idiots. That's fine. You want to blame that on the government? That's cool. But at a certain point, black folks take responsibility for what goes on. We don't blame everybody. And we're creating families. I guess you missed the stat where it says that we're getting married more than like we used to, and we're having more kids, and they're being raised with both parents in the home. But you didn't want to bring that up. That hurts the U.S. corporation. That hurts it. But you had more. I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but continue.
true family is a community. And if you are Black, you understand that we have always said that it takes a village to raise a child. The nature of the woman.
Okay, so now we're going to do Proverbs. Okay. It takes a village to raise a child. Very good. Your village, you nincompoop. I'm trying to be nice today, family. I don't want to cuss. You nincompoop. Ma'am, they're not talking about the actual community. They're talking about your community. Y'all took that saying and think that your entire neighborhood is supposed to raise your child. No. Your village is your family, those you deem close. The ones that when you have your Dom Toretto Fast and the Furious moments, you look at that table with all the food and those that you respect and love and allow to be at your table. That is your village. Not the hole on the right side of you and the Rolling Stone on the left of you. That's not what that means. And you're supposed to be a queen maker? Lord have mercy. If this was a chessboard, you'd be checkmate in 3 moves. If this is the type of information you trying to give out to unsuspecting women, women, I hope y'all not paying them for this. And if you are, shame on you. But continue.
Is communal. And there are things that the woman is capable of doing that the male is not capable of doing.
She finally said something right, but I want to hear what she's going to say.
Because of this, the solid family foundation would be more of an extended family where there are multiple women to help rear and steer the children so that all of the
Oh Lord. No. See, okay, now we know where you're playing with this from. Ah, okay.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Okay, so now we know what side you playing from. Okay. So multiple women to rear the children. So we go from specifics, attacking and influencing the masses. This is what we're doing. Okay. Okay. The queen breaker now knows how to approach this. Ma'am, women, I'm not knocking y'all. I'm not. When I say this, I'm not knocking y'all, but a lot of y'all can't teach boys how to be men. Y'all can't do it. I'm sorry. Y'all can't do it. Y'all can't do it. First, y'all wanted the man, and then you can't have it. Then you had the mentors / the coaches. Now they don't want to do it because they got their own problems. Now it's y'all got to go back and do it yourselves. No, listen. If you're going to have children, by all means, have children. You better have a support system. Don't come begging to us and trying to sell us your sob story that there's you can't raise your children. That's your fault. You got to make the decisions. Every decision that you make in life, you have to accept the consequences, positive or negative. Always happens. That's how you live life. Now, I just said what I just said. I'm going to have to handle the consequences. Some people are going to like it. Some people ain't. I don't give a damn. Princella, if you want to refute anything I said, that's cool. Hit me up. It's fine. Put it in a comment thread. We could do this. I want you to explain to me how a bunch of women is supposed to raise children. Explain this. I would never go on my platform and say, hey, boys, a bunch of men will be able to raise you. No. This is why our kids are so unbalanced today. Too much of one thing. I can't teach my daughter how to be a female. I can teach her. What I'm doing is helping her mother instill her love for reading and other things and getting ready for her to go into the world of school and instilling work ethic. I can do that. I can teach her how to cook. Hell, she wants to do a YouTube show. I told her when you graduate high school, but you know what I mean. I can teach her how to do that. There are pertinent skills I can teach her. I can teach her how to do an oil change. I can teach her how to change out a battery. Things like that. I could do that stuff. Her mother can teach her how to be a woman. Her mother can teach her how to annoy daddy. Everything you can think of. She's going to leave our nest balanced. God willing. But she'd be an entirely different human being if it was just her mother raising her or it was just her father raising her. She'd be vastly different. So for you to come on a platform in front of two black men, by the way, two black men, because you know you would never say this in front of a bunch of women. You would never say this. To say that women are supposed to, a village of women are supposed to raise the children, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And then you wonder why your children turn on you. And then when they get to a certain age, they don't call you no more. Well, that's okay. Keep going. You have more.
weight is not put on one person. The nuclear family cuts that off and makes women independent and having them to carry the majority of the domestic duties alone because the male.
So now in a nuclear family, women are doing most of the work. Really? I think she'd been watching the Wonder Years before she left and did this podcast. She watched the Wonder Years, then she watched what's the show? What's the black show when the mama was home all the time? Good Times Before Florida Evans went full coon and went outside. What's the other show that where mama was home and the daddy was out there working? Y'all know what I mean. So basically, now you put women over, but you just belittle them, saying that all they're supposed to rear the children, but you basically saying that's all they're good for, and that's why the nuclear family is no good, huh? Okay, so when she's sick and she's down, oh, us black men, we just don't care, right? We just gonna let our kids run amok, whatever. We not gonna pick up the slack. Okay, Princella, it sounds like you've not been around good men. See, I grew up around marriages. Okay, I grew up around long-standing relationships. Everybody put in what they needed to put in, but people also took up slack. I get it. We're in the 50-50 age where y'all hate 50-50, but guess what? That's what a marriage is, 50-50. Is she gonna do the cleaning? I do the cooking. I gonna make that money. She does most of the rearing of the child. I come back in, I find out what she don't know. I put that in her. We keep her both happy. We both keep her happy. That's what it takes in marriage. You gotta talk. Your kids got to see you and your significant other, your wife, your husband, or in some cases, husbands, wives, whatever. We don't judge here, but they got to see y'all talking, even on the bad times. They got to see problem solving in action. Ain't no problem solving with a bunch of females unless there's toys involved. Anyway, let me be serious. Let me be serious. Why would you go in front of, I'm sorry, it's 3 black men. Why would you go in front of 3 black men and say this foolishness? Why would you do that? Why? You lying to people right now. And then women are going to hear this and they're going to think that's the truth. And then they're going to go out there and I'm going to keep seeing Twitter posts. They can't find no good men in 2024. And the orders for the rose are going to skyrocket. Oh boy. Just for once, it would go viral. Just for once, someone says something stupid and just be like, please, one time, just don't injure nobody, but just the mic gotta explode. Maybe that'll be the clip that goes viral. Somebody says something stupid in the mic, it just starts smoking and it gets on fire. Maybe that'll be the signal. Don't bring no more dumb people onto these podcasts, but we continue.
Is not wired or capable of sharing these duties with her because it
What?
goes against his nature. So in what ends up,
Yeah, it's against my nature to go do laundry. It's against my nature. Okay, it's against my nature to clean up after myself. You know, I don't really do it, and my wife's still mad at me. We working on it. We working on it. But yeah, I shouldn't wash dishes. You're right. That's against my nature. Washing dishes. Okay, you know, mopping the floor every now and again. You know, you use the shower maybe about 5 times. You hit it with the scrubbing bubbles. Yeah, that's against my nature. You right. Clean out the shower after you're done. That's against my nature, right? Maybe do. Oh, I guess doing yard work is against her nature, right? All right, here we go. So can't do yard. So y'all can't do yard work. I can't clean in the house. Okay. You know, make sure I don't bring muddy shoes in it. I don't track mud through the house. I don't know, man. These type of chicks confuse me. I would love for her to tell me what a man's nature is. I would love to know that.
happening in a nuclear family is that the woman becomes extremely stressed out where she's trying to beg and force the male to help her in a way that he's not designed to help her, which is the reason why there are constant issues in nuclear family setups.
Huh? What? Yeah, because that's one of the main reasons why people get divorced. The setup of the nuclear family is messed up. Not finances, not infidelity. Hell, even the he or she won't do things around the house. No, it's the setup of the nuclear family because it's not in their nature. I would love for somebody to go in front of a judge, a divorce judge, and say, I can't be with this person anymore because they're not doing what's in their nature. And then they'll ask to clarify, and it's just you just say this stuff. Oh God. Dyson Productions, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let me tell you something about these women. She's out here treating her own daughter like crap out here. Talk about now. See, I heard rumors of that, but I ain't want to put that on her. I did not want to put that on her. But okay. Continue.
So if it's hard to do, that means you're going against nature, because nature is the path of least resistance. People are having hard times trying to maintain a nuclear family because it's anti-natural.
So pretty much,
What the fuck? Yeah, because you surveyed a whole bunch of people, and that's why they told you it's stuff going against the nature. Oh God.
just for general understanding, you believe that men and women should not live together in the same residence.
Absolutely.
They should not.
They should not.
Okay, so a man should not be living in the home where he raises his children.
No.
Yeah, because that's worked out so well for the last 60 years. That's worked out so well. You know what? She's right. It did work out well. Because without that, if that never happened, we wouldn't have known who she was. So it might have worked for her. You know what? She might have had a point. What? Hold on. I gotta take this wig off. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm getting CIA op vibes. This is what I'm getting. Next, you're gonna tell us, hey, we gotta vote Democrat. That's gonna be the next thing. Oh my God. Seriously? So I shouldn't live with my wife and my daughter because she says so. Because it goes against nature. But it makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. Mm. You called yourself a life coach and a relationship expert, but I'm listening to you, and your advice is going to keep me perpetually single. Okay. I'm sorry, family. I'm going to say it. I smell a griff. I smell a griff. All right.
Let me tell you, there is separation pretty much everywhere. Everybody understands that there should be separation, because if you didn't, then no one would be complaining about men going into women's bathrooms, right? Everybody would just share a bathroom. Everybody would share locker rooms. People understand that there should be a healthy separation. And what happens is when you cohabitate, you put pressure on both the male and the female, which causes dysfunction in the house, because it's going against both parties' nature. So the way the male's brain is wired is not conducive to the way women function.
Rebuttal. How about living with the opposite sex so you learn how the other sex thinks, moves, and deals with issues of the world? So when you go outside, you know how to deal with life. you must be one of them people that think the streets are going to teach you. Streets don't teach. The streets give you the lessons. I want both parents in the home. Because again, I need to see a man and a woman figure out life together. If you don't live with brothers and sisters, how are you going to conflict resolve? How are you going to learn to establish hierarchy? Especially if you're the oldest. Kids are a lot smarter than you think they are. People outside that don't know you are actually a lot smarter than most people give them credit for. Some, not all. They can feel your aura, man. Your kid ain't gonna respect you if you don't understand how to conflict resolve. They'll smell that. That's why y'all love to say that I got daddy wrapped around my finger. Yeah, it's in our nature to keep women happy, but we also understand that women have a way of getting what they want out of men. They had to learn that, right? Cool, nothing wrong with that. But why do you think now you see a lot of men saying, I ain't gonna let no women control me? Dare I say that might be balance. Yeah, I'll do things for you, but not every time. I ain't no pushover. You basically are telling people, don't have this man in the house. And then he's supposed to come back and clean up the mess because it's in his nature to establish order. That's basically what you're saying. How the hell is he going to establish order if he doesn't understand the inner workings of his own house? She wants this man to be like Junior after he got caught having sex in his parents' bedroom and they put him in the garage. And he just shows up for the 3 meals and do some homework and family functions. What is she talking about? And I know I ran it there, but that's how she sounds. If y'all needed to hear how she sounds, this is exactly how she sounds. She's saying a whole lot of nothing. I want to hear more.
And vice versa. So there's a study that has come out that shows that men's cortisol levels rise when you ask them to clean up, right? And that clutter does not bother men, right? They can sit in it and it doesn't impact them. But women's cortisol levels go up when there's clutter around. So there is an inverse relationship between males and females, not just from that standpoint, just from a biological of what is called sexual conflict. So because of this inverse relationship, when men and women get together, there is inevitable conflict that happens where one party ends up having to do a lot of cutting down of themselves and tolerating in order to maintain this environment, which never really works out. So
yeah, it's called a marriage, you dingbat. When you get in a relationship, you have to put away some of your stuff to make it work. My head hurts. Give me a second. My head hurts. My head hurts. Give me a second.
Want to do? If you is afraid to be talked about, you gonna
You're
have
in trouble.
Come on with it.
That's amazing.
My head hurts. Ma'am, when you get in a relationship, it's not you anymore. Well, let me take that back. When you're in a young relationship, you're just starting out. Yeah, you could still be independent, but when y'all get together, it's y'all. That's y'all. When y'all cohabitate, yeah, when you leave the house, you're sort of independent, but now, depending on your situation, you're part of something, and that's gonna your decisions and their decisions are gonna affect both of you. It's gonna affect that household. You don't get to make that when you're in a marriage. You don't get to do that. I can't just up and leave my job. That affects them. That affects my child. Likewise, if she go out and do something stupid, that's going to affect me. It's going to affect my child. When you're in a relationship, as you progress, more and more of yourself has to be put in check. You have to look at how you are as a person and say, is this conducive for us to go forward? Where can I improve? What are my strong qualities? What are my weak qualities? See, you have to do that for it to work. Likewise, your partner has to do that as well. You have to figure out how it works for you guys. You saying this man can't be in the home, he shouldn't be there because y'all sharing bathrooms. Okay, well, if I'm in a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, I mean, that's kind of tough. Unless I'm going to go down to Home Depot, build my own bathroom or build them a bathroom. You got to deal with the environment you're in, or you change it. Now, a child has come out of a thriving environment with less resources, more resources, and vice versa. It depends on the people. But again, this is where we go back to saying the parents got to be the leaders. If you're trying to lead women into this betterment phase, you're doing a horrible job at it, because if I'm one of your students and I'm looking at your appearance here, this is some of the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. And it makes me question what qualifies you to talk about a marriage when you have been on here for all 10 minutes and never mentioned a husband one time. You've never mentioned your family structure one time. We're asking. But we'll continue.
So because of that, the stress load that men carry, women don't understand the stress load because they don't understand the neurological wiring of the male. So
But we're supposed to understand the stress load of a woman when we get in the house. I'm sorry, we're not supposed to be in the house. So she's supposed to call me on the phone or yell out the window how stressed she is.
they don't understand that his cortisol levels go up when you ask him to clean up. They don't understand that men can tolerate that and they're not bothered by clutter. They don't understand that. They also don't understand.
I'm bothered by clutter. Oh, that's weak on a man's part, right? If we're bothered by clutter, that's on a man. We're weak. Okay.
Saying that men's ability to communicate is severely stunted, right? So when women are talking to men, a lot of times within 30 seconds of a woman talking, a lot of his brain starts to shut down where he's not even listening to her. So she doesn't understand that. She also doesn't understand
The way y'all be talking online, how the hell does a man not understand that? What?
the volume in which she speaks also impacts the male in negative ways. The woman doesn't understand any of these things. She also doesn't understand that the male cannot, a lot of males have an issue called alexithymia. More males are affected by that than women, and that is a lack of an emotional vocabulary. So not only do men have an issue trying to express how they feel in their own body, a lot of men, per studies, show that they can't even decode the look on a woman's face. They can't decode her facial expression. So there's a lot of ignorance on what the male is and is not capable of. And because women have been sold fairy tales and delusions about men, women approach men with the idea that she is.
What delusions are women being sold on us? Hey, black men, black women, you could jump in this too. What delusions have we been sold on black women? Please, somebody tell me, what is this delusion? What delusion? What delusion has black females found out about black men? How are we deluding black women? How? I thought y'all was supposed to have this vaunted women's intuition. What? I want to know who's inviting these people on these podcasts, man. Y'all gotta scream better, boy. Where? I've been on this earth 38 years and I still haven't figured females out. And that's a good thing. I like to be surprised. I'm sure there's things about my wife I don't know. Just be talking, man. Come on, Most High. I know this is a whack request, but come on one time. Everybody want to be Kevin Samuels, but nobody want the burden of being Kevin Samuels. I'm sorry to use the dead brothers, bring him up. I'm sorry for that, but I mean, goddamn, ever since this man left, it's like a void. Everybody think they're gonna be the next one up. Y'all advice are dumb. Your advice is dumb, and then you try to sex it up by putting out studies that you don't even give them where you got it from. Who is telling you this? Cortisol levels? Because that's what we're thinking about in a relationship, our cortisol levels. Oh, Lord. She's getting close for me to play in the clip, family. She's getting very close.
Supposed to treat him and handle him like he's a woman. So women are,
and then she got the nerve to have a pen and a pad there. Lord, let me stop. It might let me not even knock it. That might be her grocery list when she get up out of there. Let me not even do that.
Expecting men to perform, communicate, and think like women, and they can't.
We're not supposed to. Y'all let Kevin Hart hit you with that BS 11 years ago with Steve Harvey. I cannot think like a woman. You call us soft if we tried it, or we're all in your business. And women can't think like men, because if they did, they'd be in trouble. Because most of the time when they do think like men, they fuck around and do something stupid. And then we'd be like, you shouldn't have done that because you're a dumbass. Even us men, you know, the fearless gender, even we have our limits. That's why we crack on each other when we do something stupid. We know where the line is. You women think because we're on this earth and we haven't completely eradicated ourselves that we're just out there just doing anything. No, we actually have standards. Oh, the women are going to get mad at me for saying this, but I'm going to say it. I think now, here we are, January 1st, 2024. I think men have more standards than women. I'm going to open the line later so y'all can cuss me out. All the females going to hear that. They're going to talk about some.
You bring him here, right here. Do you hear me? Right here.
What?
You heard what I said. Just do it.
I'm going to clip that. I might even revive the TikTok. I'm going to clip that and put that on TikTok. Watch all the female come after me. That's right. I said it. Men, as of today, in this generation, have more standards than women.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
I hear y'all's rolling pins coming, ladies. I still love y'all, but we gonna play today. We gonna talk. Say some more.
But she doesn't know that's what she's expecting. And so when she's trying to talk to him, trying to get him to clean up, trying to get him to listen to her, what she doesn't realize is that she's putting an enormous amount of pressure on him that he can't handle. And because of the biological wiring, there's more of an opportunity that he will snap on her, right?
What?
If he doesn't snap and he leaves the home, he might go and stress relieve through sex with someone else.
No, ma'am. No, we're not gonna go to the bar. We're not gonna go just take a leisure drive. We're not gonna just go sit in the car and just think. We're not gonna go maybe to our homeboy's house and let off. Maybe call somebody we trust to give us great advice. No, the first thing you think of, we leave the house, we're gonna go fuck some woman. Maybe I want a stress relief. Maybe I want to go grocery store, get me a bag of chips. How about that? Maybe I want to go down to Zaxby's and get me a big Zack meal. Maybe I want to do that. Maybe I want to go Panera Bread, get me some broccoli cheddar soup. Maybe I want to go Dave and Buster's and try to win a teddy bear or something. What the why is it when it comes to us, when we leave the house, we're automatically assumed to go have sex with some other woman? But if y'all leave the house, oh, she's so brave. What? Fuck off, man. You're going to make me play that damn clip. You're getting close. I ain't going to hold you. This is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing, family. I'm hearing this. I'm hearing babble. This is jailhouse babble. This is what I'm hearing. She can't be serious right now. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing my man.
First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter.
That's what I'm hearing. Oh, God. Blow up these pot. Listen, can I put, you know what? I'm going to find out who's running in my district down here for Congress. I want them to put in a law the first day of Congress. Say, listen, I know it's going to go against the First Amendment. It ain't going to fly, but you got to have a license to get a podcast mic. I'm sorry. You folk, let me play with y'all for a second. Y'all that keep platforming this female, man, y'all are degrading your own platforms. I hope y'all realize this. Again, I got to use him. Sotomayor had her on multiple times. Where the fuck is he at? Now I know most of it is due to his actions and what he be saying, but he put her on and she ain't bring nothing to substance. There's nothing there. And then I go on YouTube and look up this chick to see what people are thinking about her. And this motherfucker here, everybody doing video talking about how full of shit she is. What is this? It's this.
First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter.
That's what I'm hearing. Vincent, what I'm hearing, she already did it. She already did it. She already led them there. Where are these testimonies saying that she helped? Where are they? Ugh. Look at this. Family, okay. I just found the website. This is why I said earlier, this smells like a grift.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. The art of finesse. 3 approaches of men and some clever sayings to get them to back down easy. We live in a patriarchal society where a man cannot govern his behavior or control his emotions. Oh, because females can really just control their emotions with the best of them, right? Okay. A man's ego is so fragile that he will feel the need to bring disrespect and violence upon you because you decide that you don't want to give him the time of day. Disrespect and violence. But you just said on that podcast, the man's going to leave. So how is leaving disrespectful? That is the best course of action, because you might say something or do something that's going to lead to disrespect or violence. Let me get away from the situation. Oh, we're not supposed to conflict resolve. That's right. John Guillory, see, there you go. B1 to you. There you go. I saw that video. That's for another day. I can't. I wouldn't be able to get through it. I swear to God, I wouldn't. I would just be playing this clip all day.
Fuck out of here.
I would just be playing that. A man cannot face rejection because he's insecure and his ego won't allow it. You sure about that? Because if we're going by what you're saying here, then the world would stop moving. If every guy was rejected by every job, nobody would be working. We'd have less of a workforce than we have right now. If a guy got rejected by every girl he wanted, you would basically have the United States of Red Pill. You would have the United Red Pill Nations facing the East River in New York City. You would have a bunch of savages running around here having their Spartacus on Stars fantasies. That's not happening, ma'am. Yes, men have egos. Yes, we don't like our egos to take a hit, but who the hell does? But y'all would be quick to be online when some chick who thinks highly of herself gets brought down a few pegs. Y'all out there celebrating the shit. So this is a guy to let him down easily, save his ego, and save your life. So she wrote a 20-page ebook to help Black women not get killed. What? Not be stress-free, save your life. Ma'am, you expect people to partner up with you and then they watch your stuff on YouTube and they're like, why would I do that? Why would I put my platform at risk? What you just preached, nothing in there is black first. Look at this. She did a whole video to go knock Simone Biles. What? The Queen Maker examines alpha beta male dick swinging on Miss. Okay. So oh, hey, ma'am. Yeah, they respect your opinion so much. They couldn't even get a black man to sit here with you on KPRC in Houston. They put the white man there. I'm curious what you said here. Let's look.
Use you.
Yes.
What insight will readers get from these books?
Okay, well, if you read the 5 components of love, you'll realize that love actually has a structure to it, and it's not just a feeling or something random.
Oh, I'm interested. Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Keep on speaking.
Absolutely. So 5 components of love, you'll be able to see if somebody actually loves you or not, and you'll be able to learn how to actually love yourself through practicality.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
And you know, if this was easy.
Ooh. What? She didn't say nothing profound, my guy. She said nothing there profound, my guy. Ooh. The fuck? Damn, white people just hear anything and they think is hot. Ooh. We gotta get that clip, family. Ooh.
I think we want to have these books to guide us, to talk us through, to enlighten us.
Absolutely.
This can be a learning moment for a lot of folks.
Absolutely. And with the 41 Shades of Men, I'm a expert male psychologist. And
where is your degree? Cool, you said it. Where's your degree? Who accredited you? Where's your accreditation at? I need to know. You're an expert male psychologist. I did not know you could do that in college. I did not know this. Who accredited you? Who is your master teacher? I need to know this. Where is your master teacher? Maybe it says on here. Where did you go? A street philosopher. A street philosopher. The streets accredited you. Bring her to me now. Please, bring her to me.
Targeted a
brother,
child
you got to get off the
deliberately.
crack pipe, man, please.
No.
Street philosopher? What? Motherfuckers gotta stop watching Power one time. Street philosophy? Cool. Let's play the game. Princella Carr, how is street philosophy supposed to help my marriage? Explain that to me one time. How is the street supposed to teach me how to be in marriage? Who is the street married to? You saw that, right? Win, lose, or rug. You saw that. A business observer. So you a pocket watcher. You either a pocket watcher or you want to see what people saying and doing, and then you want to offer your 2 cents. So you're a content creator. The term jack of all trades and a master of none screams a lack of effectiveness. Man, you just talking. What have you mastered? Where is your husband? I need this explained to me, family. Where is your husband? Where is this man? I'm finna look him up. I want to see this. Cause when I Googled your name, well, DuckDuckGo, you know what I mean. Usually it'll say like wiki and height, weight, shit. All I had was your books. Family, look. Not many results contain husband. Okay, fine. Let's look up wife. Maybe you're one of those. I'm not knocking you. I'm just trying to figure out where you're getting your love from. Because I saw a ring. Where are you getting this from? What is your experience? You want to help people heal from their trauma. I don't want to hear this crap. Where are you getting your experience from? Okay, here we go. Although my primary focus is study psychology and human behavior, I've adapted wisdom from my vast background. I attended LSU in Shreveport studying cell and molecular biology. Okay, so you're smart. Very good. I've attained a project management professional certification, leadership certifications from the Army Logistics University. Shout out to you. I've studied music, digital, animation, photography, and history, and have excelled in the sales industry, ranking the top amongst my peers in the automotive and direct sales industry. All of these areas aid in creating my philosophical points of view that have helped so many in my personal life coaching journey. Where? Okay. You still haven't told me how you're an expert on male psychology. Because you're sat in front of 3 black men and you said nothing that I'm going to go back and say, you got to listen to this girl. She got it right. JOS, hello. I see you discovered Princella. I knew about her for years ago. When she was riding with Sotomayor, I knew about her. That was at least a decade ago. So I'm not, she just, when he started fucking around, I guess she stopped going on there. And I guess maybe she started this. I don't see it, family. Maybe it's me. I don't see it. I see a bunch of babble. I'm not getting anything that I'm going to use in my daily life. I'm not knocking the goddamn podcast because they just brought her on, and from what I'm hearing, the pastor that was on here pushed back on her, so I respect it. But I'm gonna need men to stop talking about women on podcasts, and I'm gonna need women to stop talking about men on podcasts, and men stop talking about women on podcasts. You motherfuckers don't know what the hell you talking about. I want to hear some goddamn females and males that are in a relationship that's long-term or a marriage. I need to hear from them. I don't want to hear from you single motherfuckers no more, because you motherfuckers, y'all don't even know the 3 branches of government. Y'all don't even know the 3 branches of government. Y'all can't even tell me. Y'all can't even tell me how you would decide a president without using social media. How many of you Negroes can actually stomach? I'm talking about both sides. With no help, no assistance, and just the bare resources you got, take care of a kid for 24 hours. You do that for me, then I'll start maybe considering listening to you. You can't do it. And when I'm talking about taking care of a kid 24 hours, I'm not just talking about the aesthetics. I'm talking about and within 24 hours, they learn something new. I need to see that. You motherfuckers sitting there talking about nature and balance. Y'all motherfucker don't know nothing about no balance. Only balance you know is smart balance that you buy at the fucking supermarket. That's all y'all know. Y'all fake ass Confucius motherfucker. Man, don't get me started. You know what? I'm gonna go put the link in the chat, man. I need people to come up here. I want to hear some opinions. I don't care. I know you females want to cuss me for what I said earlier. I say it again. Men today have more standards than women. I said it. Now y'all cuss me out. I don't care. That's how I feel. Because if this is the chick who was supposed to be the queen maker and y'all are following her, man, you better then damn, my standards way up there. It's as high as my bookcase over there. Hey, I'm gonna show you a standard, queen maker. You want to see a standard? I got a standard for you. See this here? I'm finna show you something. Because obviously somebody failed you somewhere. See this here? Yeah. You need this. This for the kids, though. And grown-ass adults. You might have to read this again if you haven't read this. See this? This here. I can sit here with these 200 pages and learn something new reading this motherfucker. See this here? All right. But for you, there's a special book I want you to go on Amazon to get. Get this here. Because for some odd reason, you think that because we as men get our egos hit a little bit, that we're going to go kill the women that we have in our lives. You got to be out of your goddamn mind. It's always back to violence with these females. And y'all motherfuckers over there, 80.5 thousand y'all listening to this bullshit. I'm more looking at y'all now because maybe it's our fault with new black media. Maybe it's our fault. No, it ain't our fault. It's YouTube's fault. They won't show you positive content like this. I actually give a damn about black love. I can't even put my book back. I actually give a damn about black love. Hey, y'all listening to this? This is gonna get you everything that you've ever wanted in life. This. Okay, here's another one. Yeah, go read this. Oh, we ain't supposed to read this, right? Because look who on the front, right? We ain't supposed to read it, right? All right. That's who wrote it. So go ahead. Go ahead and tell me that's wrong. All right. I'd rather read that than listen to whatever she talking about for 2.5 hours. Shit. Don't piss me off up in here today. Fuck. I'm finna put the link for the stream y'all back in there. I want to hear some opinions on this. Can't believe I heard that bullshit coming out of her mouth. I ain't supposed to live with my wife and kid. Cause we not supposed to cohabitate. Motherfucker. What? Yeah, because I want to get a white supremacist more ammunition. Yeah. Yeah, they getting their ass kicked in divorce court. I don't hear you saying shit about that. But I ain't supposed to live with my daughter. I ain't supposed to live with my wife. Hey, Princella, you know one of the biggest benefits to having a wife or a husband for the females? When the kids go to sleep, right? The house is clean, everything's shut down. The man secures the house, ties the dog up or the cat as it is. You feed the fish. You both do your nightly routines to get ready. Y'all lay down in that bed. You got a little bit of energy. She got a little bit of energy. She look good. He look good. Y'all can fuck. There it is. We just got to go there. Y'all can fuck. I don't got to call nobody for fuck. I could turn over and be like, yo, what you doing? You asleep? You're like, nah, come here. Hey, fuck. And you make more babies. Fuck wrong with y'all? And you write this, and I'll be saying some dumb shit. Do you understand the feeling that you get laying down next to somebody you love? The fuck? Especially if you you ain't got no kids, you just catch them right in the kitchen one time while they washing dishes. That's for the men's. That's not for the females because it look kind of weird with the females. But you know what I'm talking about. She washing dishes. You just do the thing. You got a good woman when you could watch her clean and she look like Saturday morning. And you still want to bet over the. Let me stop. Thank you, Project Leroy. You get a hot meal in the morning. What? You motherfuckers can't even get a nigga to bring you a cup of coffee. I'm out of line. Dyson Productions.
Yo, what's up, man? I don't know where should I start. She says all kinds of craziness. I also for stream with a girl named Sexy Red. I mean, I'm a little indifferent on her content. She went in on her, bro. But the thing that drove her insane, that even drove me insane. If you go in the ending of that stream, I could play it right now, where she talks about some so inappropriate. I don't even want to mention it.
What stream?
Somehow,
What stream?
no, the one that she talked about with the dudes on the podcast. On the very end of the pod, she talks about men are not ready for certain things.
I saw that. I'm like, did she come back or did she change clothes?
What should I say? I don't even want to say it. It's so like the okay. How should I say this?
No, we gonna let it fly. It's all good. We as adults here. Get it off your chest, young man.
Okay. She went out here saying some men are not ready for men are not ready to get a strap used on. I'm like, what?
Nigga, what? Okay, wait.
No,
it's my platform, so I'm allowed to say, wait a minute, I had to take my wallet out of my pocket. Are you telling me that she said men ain't ready to play? They ain't ready to play. That what she said?
Isn't this? I'll play you the stream right now.
No, I don't even want to hear it. I know what you're talking about. You try to tell me she said that men ain't ready to take it up we ain't ready to get the Dwight Howard. That's what she said.
Yes, I should have said that. I should have said it way in Gabrielle Union. I should have said that. That would have been more PG than what I was gonna say, man.
So we men should do the Dwight Howard thing.
It's crazy.
Wow. Sure.
Even the other girl, the stream was like, yeah, she's insane.
Well, listen, she got 80.5, so it's all good.
Man, I'm surprised how people still giving her a platform.
Because she has 80.5 thousand subscribers and however you want to call it, she's successful. It'll bring a boost. It'll bring their audience over. It's like what I explained to old boy yesterday the other day when I talked to him. YouTubers do that all the time. If you got a big platform, if y'all can do a collaboration, and brings both of you an audience that you might not have had. So yeah.
Shoot, I mean the thing that that took it there is when you say everybody's trying to fill Kevin Samuel's shoes, but don't want Kevin Samuel's responsibilities, man.
Of course not. Are you crazy to have what he built and then you have people scrutinizing you every day? She couldn't handle that. Where is the Twitter? Don't let me find out she got a Twitter and she's saying this bullshit.
I don't even know nowadays.
She might not have Twitter. Okay, she don't have no Twitter.
My whole thing is, do she even process what she sees sometimes?
No.
And or see the nuance in the conversations?
No.
Like for example, right? A man is supposed to walk away. Okay, what happens, you know what I'm saying? If a kid's, crying, waking you up, you know what I'm saying? And you tired, you don't want to do the work to take care of you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to just sit there and not do nothing.
According to her, it's not in our nature to go take care of them kids, to make sure them kids are okay. It's not in our nature.
I don't know. Just hearing what she said further proves. I mean, I remember when I put that $5 super chat when I was saying how she abused her daughter and whatnot. I mean, this further believes. I don't know if it's true or not.
True or not, I ain't finna put that out there. That's not what
I mean, but with that sentiment, this further gets me to think why that's sort of true, but that's not that can't be proven.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't deal in speculation. I don't play with people, kids like that. So I'm going by what she said, and she said nothing.
My whole thing is, or the thing that gets to me or grinds my gear, I'll sort of say, is when she talks about only the woman supposed to be just, looking after the kids. Like don't even the father don't even have an input, don't even have a say, just let her do all that. But then you have women online talking about it's hard, it's stressful being the only one after the kid, feeding the kid,
Well, you gotta
taking the
remember,
kids to school.
with us, you know how our typical day with our kids are. We gonna make sure they eat the sugary cereals. You know what I mean, we're gonna put the bowls in the sink. Then we gonna get the helmets because safety first. We're gonna get the old mattress. We're gonna go at the top of the stairs, a little bit of twine, not string, twine, and we finna just roll down the stairs with that for about 7 hours until one of us or somebody crack their head. That's how I go. And then we go get them some nice lunch. That's fried foods. And then we put the dishes back in there. Oh no, we went outside for this, so we leave the stuff on the table. Then they get to watch cartoons. I go do something else. Then she come home, and then we say we need dinner.
Well, my whole thing with
That's
this
what they
woman
think
is,
us men do with our kids.
nah, it's more. My whole
But
thing, you know what it is? There's no nuance. Just as with the manosphere, how
queen
there's no
maker,
nuance in the
she's
conversation.
making queens.
Same thing with same thing with her conversation. There's no nuance with her conversation. Like I don't know. Both of these sides act like two things can't be right at the same time. And what do I mean by that? Oh, for example, a guy, you know what I'm saying? They act like a guy can't. How should I say? Okay, there's gonna be some things a guy will never understand about a woman, but there's some things a guy can articulate in a woman, can see in a woman that they could see if she, you know what I'm saying? If I got, and better yet, there's certain situations if that guy didn't tell a woman to do that, she wouldn't had that certain career, or she wouldn't move that certain direction, or she wouldn't had step forward, certain things like that. Just because she chose to, so to the vice versa. If that woman didn't tell her, oh yo, you should look this, or yo, you should switch that up, switch this up, oh, you should talk to this guy, don't talk to this guy. You saved them so much stress and trouble, or she took him to the next level. Off of, you know what I'm saying? These spaces act like two things can't be right at the same time. Oh yeah, perfect example I'm going with this. Where okay, both the man and woman weren't doing well financially, right? But the man was still carrying the load. She still, allowed him to give him that time, that freedom, how should I say this, to make that certain thing work, make that certain thing happen. I know I didn't even, as I say, I didn't go into details or where it entails. I mean, there's so much I could think of, but I don't have a perfect way to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's one thing on the crazy thing is she talking about some a man can't be with a woman. I'm like, nigga, what's the whole point of marriage? What's the whole point of it? That's what a relationship is. Like, what the
Look, she don't want no tangibles. She don't want she don't want to wake up and see the same face for the next 40 years. And the motherfucker go outside and provide, bring the money home and fix the sink.
No, I don't think it's even that. I don't think she wants a relationship with anybody.
Then shut the fuck up and stop telling us how you know men. You don't know shit. Because if you go in a bar and try to talk to men, we kicking you out. You go to a barbershop with that bullshit, you finna get you about to get, not only you about to get the motherfucker in the chair getting his haircut, getting you told, you're gonna have the barber getting you told, including the lesbian one that's all right near the door.
Oh no, you
Even
know the point that
even she know what you saying is bullshit, and she a female.
no, let me tell you something, man. The point that you've made, actually, that hit the market, is when you said why she doesn't go to female podcast platforms talking the way she's talking. I think she did it here and there, but why she's more focusing on going to the male platforms,
Because them
the
niggas
manosphere platforms. I was going to say.
them niggas put her name in there and spike the views. And I seen some of the times she been on panels with women, and women be getting at her for that bullshit. I'm like, even you, and y'all know how females are. Even when y'all on some bullshit, y'all still say, you know what? She's cis. She on some bullshit, but we gonna protect her a little bit. We're gonna pull a coattail when we go around the corner, but we gonna defend her outright. Them bros be giving her the business, and I need that. But again, that's why she goes to the man. Bring her here. I want her to tell me all this. I want her to tell me all this. I didn't want her here now. I want her here. Tell me this. Tell a married man all this bullshit. Please. Please.
No, you know what?
I will end your career. That's why she won't come here. I will end it.
And you know, I realized.
What's that?
Now that you mentioned it, this is gonna be the new hustle, bro. When the money starts slowing down, we're pandering to females. All these female content creators gonna all of a sudden want to do relationship advice for how a man can get to it. It's gonna be a new little grip. I don't know. They're gonna see money. They're gonna see money. No, I know that, but I'm talking about to a whole nother level.
The November 5th, 2024, the griff is over. Everybody's griff is done. Everybody's griff. Even I said this last year. Even the red pill idiots. After that election, ain't nobody gonna hear that bullshit no more. Because I'm telling you this, regardless who gets in, I'm telling y'all now, regardless who gets in, motherfuckers, because you saw what happened in 2020 with the whole scandemic. You saw how quick motherfuckers was like, listen, it's hard out here. I need a man.
Facts.
Remember them niggas, the blue collar niggas in 2020, they were the pick of the litter. Motherfuckers, everybody that lost their job, waiting on that money every week on unemployment. Blue collar niggas was outside. I was outside.
True.
After the checks ran, I was outside. We was the pick of the litter. Them bros were sitting there at them shops in Brooklyn trying to get some fruits and veggies with that little bit of money, and dudes is like, damn, I just got my paycheck. Let's go. I mean, it's a little lower than it used to be, but you know what? At least I got a roof over my head. We good. It's going to happen again. Y'all watch. Y'all wait. This bullshit is over, boy. Podcast culture dies on the 5th. It dies on the 5th. Ain't nobody going to want to hear this bullshit no more.
Oh yeah, man. People gonna get outside.
Stays in. What war he gonna get us in? And if Trump gets in, everybody gonna be doing their content on Trump. So yeah, red pill niggas. Yeah, y'all keep propping up pearly things and all these other assholes. They gonna need a retirement fund. This is the retirement fund year.
This is my whole thing to this, right? Now that you mentioned the economics, right?
Yeah.
Once they drop the interest rates, right? If they drop the interest rates, I mean, people talk about the economy will be a lot better. I'm like, how you gonna talk about the economy is gonna be a lot better when people? I'm literally hearing people saying, "Oh, only getting 20 hours a week type of jobs, 30 hours." People are struggling to even get 40 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? And barely people just live and check to check.
But that don't mean that interest rates drop, because everybody's just gonna raise this shit again, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no, that's not even the bad part. The bad part is I talked about this in another group, like in a finance group. I talked about what happens if the cost of energy raises up, and then you have inflation, bro.
Well, the U.S. talking about they want to expand the grid and have everybody do everything electric. I'm like, okay, great. Rolling blackouts all over the country. That'll be fun.
Bro,
look like the goddamn wave at a stadium. It's gonna be fun as hell.
No, our power grid is outdated. Like there's other power grids.
No, that we know, but all this extra shit, it ain't gonna work.
Man, all I'm just saying, if the power, I mean, they're not gonna do it, bro. But if they do it, I think that's what also that's what happened in 2008, where gas prices. Yeah, I seen it when I was a kid, where gas prices was up as $5. Like when I was like in middle school, so I'm like, yeah, I was in middle school, maybe 7. I'm like, what the man? We have it here. Oh my. You can see probably $10 gas prices. Oh yeah, we're not even mentioning oh yeah, it's even part of the reason why the stuff in the groceries is up. Oh okay, the gas prices are up a little bit up. You got the inflation. Okay, the store's gonna have to raise the price to pay the people transferring the stuff back, transporting back. Oh yeah, and they don't even respect the truckers. And in fact, the people, some of the people that's driving these trucks aren't even documented.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a long story on that. I don't even want to get into that, man. But I'm saying all that to say, shoot, I'm now going in a whole little tangent. I'm saying all that to damn see. Oh, yeah, I was just focusing on the hustle, bro. I'm just trying. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be the time where the people who was trying to get on these little schemes and grifts are not gonna. I'm pretty much gonna get tossed aside, and the people who wants to make quality stuff are gonna remain.
Yeah.
No, but with this girl, bro, there's something on my mind. Okay, I know exactly what I want to talk about with this girl.
Well, I got other people coming up, so I give you the last word.
Okay, my last word is I hate to say it, man, but we dropping the ball on this. We're allowing that on the screen, bro. And as much as I hate to say this, bro, I'd rather have Cynthia G unmonetized being on here than that woman.
Well, we all have our opinions. We all have our opinions, but I appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on? I'm about to bounce, so I gotta let somebody talk.
Yes, sir.
Did I pronounce it right? Is it Deason? Is this Deason?
Yeah, no, yeah, you can say Dyson or Dyson, but it's Dyson.
Oh, Dyson. Okay,
yeah.
Yeah. All right, Dyson. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir. Jay Informant, hello.
Yo, what's good? What's going on, Kid Gravity?
No.
Hey, so Project Leroy super chatted you something. I think that actually pretty much is my point when it comes to this Princella stuff. She's cooning and buffooning for the red pill, and this is what they love to do, man. When the money's hot and the grift is going, I think she saw Fresh and Fit and how they got their crowd of incels and their red pillars to pretty much donate to them and keep them afloat. Was able to buy them whatever they wanted to. They went from fronting to actually having what they actually wanted, while they're advertising to their fan base of what they should be. Pretty much, they're lying to their fan base of what they should want out of a woman. This high value man stuff when they're not they weren't high value man when they first started. They just pretended to be. So she's doing the same grift that you see these people in the red pill do. Like, I mean, this is why her supporters are people like that of Angry Man. I know he supported her in the past. I don't know if he still supports her right now because she's saying stuff that I'm really bothered by, because like I hear this from other people where she's talking about, okay, men should have multiple wives, and I'm listening to that. I'm like, men shouldn't live at home with their wives. That's some sneako talk. That's red pill all the way, man. Jingle bell, red pill all the way type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say when it comes to her, honestly, man, this is just part of the grift when it comes to the red pill community. And I kind of disagree with you on one thing, is that I do believe that she will find another grift. Either it's going to be a political grift, but they always try to transition. And I see a lot of people in the red pill, they trying to play this this game where, okay, they talk about relationships, but now they also start talking about politics. I see Angry Man doing it. I see Fresh and Fit doing it. Sneeko. We see Crazy Pearls. Her plantation shut down. Now she's over here trying to grift another way. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to cross pollinate their product that they're selling to their audience to get them in there.
Nobody gonna take her serious with this politics.
I mean, you never know, man. You always can get that core group of lunatics that actually believe her. You know.
Well, here's the problem. If she tries that political grift, all I got to do is pull up the video of where she says Sandra Ben deserved what she got. We kill all that noise.
I didn't even know about that.
Oh yeah, she said Sandra Bland. No, she said Sandra Bland would still be alive if she didn't be aggressive with that cop. I just play that video. I'm like, listen, there ain't nobody gonna take you serious, man. If you can't even figure out that the cops that you love to talk about, the U.S. corporation, they're basically the tools of that, I don't need to hear about you when it comes to geopolitical discussions.
Exactly. But they don't know geopolitical discussion. They only can echo what they heard from other people. I mean, what I've noticed, the trend that I've noticed from a lot of these people is that they'll go to another channel or multiple channels, get that stuff and repackage it for their channel and try to market the same way. And all you have to do is have some of these idiots, they're not, some of these people don't even think for themselves. They hear you saying the same thing and they become a loyal fan of you. And I think that's what Pearls is going to try to do if this whole red pill relationship thing doesn't work out for her, because she can't go blue pill, right? So what does she do? She has to pretty much go somewhere else if she can't, because she's already with the red pill. So she can't go blue pill. She can't go like back to on that. So since she can't go back on the pill thing, she has to go to another direction. And the politics makes sense for her because she can just copy and paste the political game.
But it doesn't matter because, again, after November 5th, if you have not been entrenched in politics, nobody's gonna want to hear from you.
I think she can build an audience, man.
She
They
can't.
always look for new people.
They're not gonna go to her. She's gonna lose audience going over there. That's not what they came over there to hear.
Okay.
Her lane is already established. She'd have to change her entire business model. That's not gonna happen. Nobody's gonna take her serious.
Right. I mean, you're probably right, man. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I do think that when it comes to these people, they're looking for a new out. I mean, because they're not growing; they're actually decreasing already. So before we even get to that time period, we already see them pretty much detracted. Now, this Princella girl, I want to get back to her actually, because this whole thing I see with her is that she's trying to take the role of the man. Not only is she trying to preach to the red pill community about you guys are right, incels, you're correct, red pillars, you're correct. She's doing that, and she's trying to add her own little stank or little flavor to it, and trying to package that to this audience that way they can, pretty much. I don't think she believes what she's saying, but she'll say what she has to in order to get these people to look at her, in order to get the views, to get the donations, to get the counseling, the little fake counseling that she did. You said she had a degree or a license or something like that?
She said she has some certifications, and she did. She went to LSU from microbiology and I think chemistry. But even still, who made you the authority on male psychology?
Exactly. And here we go. Another psychologist online preaching to everybody. Don't know what they're talking about. And I had to verify those damn degrees she got because I don't believe that she has a degree in microbiology. Is it real?
She said she went to LSU in Shreveport.
Okay. So I mean, no, I think she's just I mean, she might have those degrees. Okay, I'll give it to her, but that doesn't translate into a psychology or a dating advisor or anything like that. So I would just concede that she might have these degrees. I'll say I take her for a word for that one. But just because you have these degrees, you shouldn't be online saying what she's saying, just pretty much to get a reaction out of people and to boost herself in the algorithm. I'm 100% sure that when she turns off her computer, she goes to a completely different lifestyle than when she preaches online.
Well, I mean, most people do.
You think so? Well, nah. Well, yeah, I say most people do.
Most people are not who they portray themselves online.
Agree. I agree with that 100%, man. Because I think that they put on these acts, and she's put on an act that they want to sell to their audience, but they don't actually believe in this, which is kind of devalues you in a way because, like, you're, I mean, you're just putting on an act that you don't. I mean, you're going against your principal beliefs.
Anyway, I'm gonna get somebody else up. I appreciate you coming up.
No problem, man.
Yes, maybe his thing went down. Wallow J, hello.
How you doing, kid? Happy New Year to you, sir.
Happy New Year.
Man, can I just say R.I.P. Kevin Samuel for real? Like, just...
You're loud.
Huh?
You're loud.
R.I.P. Kevin Samuel, because we miss you, man. Because these people are just so sick. Like, the thing that I loved about him, like, yeah, he said some crazy stuff, but he said it because he actually meant what he was trying to get his word out to. If everybody understand what I'm saying. Like, he actually was trying to help people, actually women, black women, get a man, start acting like a man. So you get this chick who thinks she's a man trying to tell men this, that, and the third. And it's like, what is wrong with some of these people? I just don't, I ain't gonna say I don't understand. I understand because it's like you said, the grift is real and the grift is going to be gone very soon. And I'm gonna say this, in no disrespect to any of the fellow black ladies in the chat, it's women like this that make black women look very terrible. It just is, man. Like, and then you wonder why you see a lot of black men not dating black women anymore because of women like her. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just keeping it real, man. Like, they forget black men have options. Like, now I'm not saying every black women don't have options neither, but the way that you perceive yourself out here in public, other men don't want to deal with that because they're like, damn, she's doing that to her own group of men. What is she gonna do to me? What is she gonna do to a white man or a Hispanic man or an Asian man or whatever? They ain't trying to go for that because they women do that on the love for them too, but they don't talk about it like that though. But I don't know, man. Just, it's sad, but at the end of the day, what goes around comes around, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. If you're not first, you're last. I'm out, Mr. Kid.
Yes, sir. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Things they just be saying online, buddy. But hey, look, if someone says that she helped them, who am I to judge? Just me personally, I don't think her advice works. But that's just coming from a married perspective. But hopefully everyone gets there one day. But anyway, family, I'm gonna get up out of here. Finish cooking dinner. This was fun. Sometimes it's fun. So we're gonna get up out of here. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I've done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. We're in 2024. It should be all about prosperity and love and things that you do on the outside. Make biz, because that'll really make white people mad. But anyway, y'all out there, take care, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your day. You're going to have a lot of content coming up on today because it's January 1st and everybody wants to stream today. It's all good. It's all good. Indulge our content. Let's spike the views because in 3 months, family, 90 days, it will be New Black Media Appreciation Month, and you really going to see a lot of content. But anyway, we're not there yet. Let's just get through the first day of the new year. Take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the ages of chaos come to mess up your existence.